In 2009, the 9th World Wilderness Congress was held in Mexico City. And it was a conversation that included leaders from the North American continent. And out of that meeting and out of those conversations came many practical ideas. One of those practical ideas was one which Juan Elvira, as Secretary of his department in Mexico, became very excited about.
It was a year of 2008. I was a Minister of Environment in Mexico, designed by President Felipe Calderón. One day, Patricio Robles Gil and Vance Martin came to me, and we were in the office talking about a nice project. How to put together national parks in USA and in Mexico in the border.
And that was moving ahead and trying to create a binational conservation area right at the Big Bend National Park with about 1.5 million acres on the Mexican side, 1.5 million acres on the US side.
Some months later, President Obama came to Mexico to make a state visit, and we could put it in the idea how to work together in the national parks. It was in the declaration of two countries. It was the first step. Then I visited Kenneth Salazar. He was Secretary of the Interior in charge of the national parks in USA. We became very nice friends because we understood in the same way the project that we could launch together.
Succeeding 4 years after Wild 9, Secretary Elvira and myself and people from the organization of the World Wilderness Congress were involved in pushing the concept forward. And we were happy and delighted to see that within 4 years we were able to make that idea a reality.
When you are working in the government, you are all the time analyzing how much money are you going to spend in every program. You can make reforestation, you can prevent forest fires, but there's one issue. If you preserve biodiversity, if you work in the conservation, you save a lot of money and you do a lot of things. So the World Wilderness Congress has been a very useful tool for me.
The World Wilderness Congress of 2009 in Mexico was a very historic one for North America because it was there that the leaders in conservation came together to try to identify the important areas across the North American continent, from Mexico to Canada to the United States.
Finally, I would say that when you can reach this goal and work in the conservation area, you send a message to the world of hope, of understanding, of brotherhood between all the planet, between all the people around the globe.